Hello, everyone, and welcome. I have just noticed my microphone has been muted. I've been chatting away for the last couple of minutes, but you couldn't hear me. So, anyway, welcome to a Thursday night stream with the devs. Fluffy Bunny here. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's try this again. This is the Wrath of God survival mode scenario. Can't wait for this to drop. Well, you're in luck. It is coming out real soon now. It's this Monday is the release, or next Monday, I suppose I should say, but this coming Monday. So no long to wait. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone. All right, good. How is the audio level, by the way? I might be a little bit too loud, but let me know. We don't have any game sound at the moment, so I suppose it's a little bit hard to tell. Anyway, so yes, you've been staring at this screen for the last couple of minutes while I've been reading it, so I'm not going to read it all again. You can see what's going on, but yeah, we're going to be diving in. So let's just have a quick look at the options. So this scenario, you can pick any nation you want to out of the 10 that are available now that Axum is also in the game. We've seen Axum in the last few streams, so I won't cover them again too much. I'm probably going to choose Axum, but I will select pick later. And I'm also going to select pick later for archetype. Let's dive into the game, see what it looks like. If there are any requests for certain nations or archetypes, I'm happy to oblige. But yeah, like I said, I will probably go for Actum unless anyone wants anything different. So we've got 3 custom difficulty levels: follower, believer, and devotee. So I believe you start with the same starting resources on all of them. But as you go up in difficulty levels, you lose science and orders, get more discontent. The gods generate a lot more wrath, which is going to be quite relevant for this scenario. So 3 wrath a turn on the base level, going up to 7, and the tribe level goes up. And the tribe level is going to make a huge difference on this scenario because there are no other nations. It is just you, the gods, and the tribes. So raging tribes are going to make your life a nightmare. So let's go for that because that obviously will be fun. There is one other thing I'm going to change. So this scenario uses the the seasons turn scale, which means that every year is going to take 4 turns. So the main effect that that has is that characters are going to age a lot slower, and you're much more likely to end the game with the same leader you started with. So in order to make that a little bit more interesting, I'm going to up the mortality to realistic, just to give myself a little bit of a harder time. It's going to be difficult, but we will see. We will see. Hello, welcome to the stream. I know old more about the leaders archetypes. Anyway, some classic ones like England, Spain, France ever get added. I'm not going to say never, but yes, probably not. But we shall see. We shall see. Okay, yeah. So I think this looks good. We're going to make this as hard as we can for ourselves, just to give you a flavour of what's going on. Obviously, if you're playing on the default difficulty, it's going to be quite a different experience. We can change some of these other options, but I'm not going to. Let's just dive in and see what this looks like. So yeah, I will just there's lots to explain about this mode, but one thing that is relevant is victory conditions. Hello, Mr. Kitten. Welcome to the stream. All right, Wrath of Gods. We came to this land many generations ago, the worlds untamed, the heavens unknown. All was then driven by the wrath of the old gods. It was a time of great hardship and unease. This is how we remember it. So the scenario rules is what we've just been looking at. So we won't do anything with that. I'm just going to minimize that and talk a little bit more about what else is going on here. Welcome, Heart of Mithril. Good to have you on board. So first thing I want to talk about is victory. So there are different victory levels in this mode. So bronze victory is 30 victory points by turn, 120. So victory points is obviously just the same as in the base game. You get victory points from city culture levels, you get it from wonders. If you have the Behind the Throne DLC, you can get it from opulence projects, and you can also, if you get to the end of the tech tree, get it from techs. There is an extra way to gain victory points in this scenario as well, which is demands of the gods. So every demand you complete will get you 1 extra victory point. So we know we need 30 victory points for bronze victory. If we just hover over this, bronze victory, then we've got silver, gold, and divine victory. So 60 victory points by turn 90, which is going to be very difficult to achieve. It's definitely possible, but not easy. I'm guarantee you on the hardest difficulty level. So that's what we're aiming for. What else do we want to look at? In fact, I think we'll just crack on, shall we? Right. Are there any requests for what we want to pick for our nation and family? Nation and archetype, I suppose. Yes, there was an option for customized leaders as well, which I've not turned on, but that's fine. Let's just see what we've got in our starting area. So we've got game, we've got dyes, we've got elephants, olives and honey. Got a little bit of a mixture. No immediate growth resources other than the game, so it's kind of leaning towards something that gives us trapping and maybe even a hunter's family, if we were going to choose based on that. Yes. So what could we do with hunters and trapping? I haven't seen Carthage in a minute. Carthage would be an interesting one for this scenario, I have to admit. Oh yes, we've got all this stuff as well. What am I even looking for? Hunters. Hunters is what I was looking for there. Assyria, Babylonia, Kush, and Persia have hunters. But it's pure luck wants to see Carthage. I absolutely can be tempted into playing Carthage. That is no problem at all. Right, okay, let's do this. Let's work out where we're going to found our city. So probably we'll put the garrison here to grab the honey. I'm going to expand out to the olives later because I also want to grab the dyes immediately. And that will let us expand down the coast. Actually, do I want to come here? Yeah, that's better, isn't it? If we come here, we can grab both of these, and then we can put the garrison here, which will grab the dyes. That's a better way of doing it. Axum feels thematic, which would settle it as not hunters. Well, neither Carthage or Axum are... neither Carthage nor Axum are hunters, so that is another option. Oh, we can actually get the elephants if we settle here, though. Oh, choices, choices. Maybe it's better to get the elephants and leave these. Alright, that's fine. We'll just settle where we are. That's fine. Pick an artisan's nation to build up your nation, then watch it all crumble. So many choices being offered to me here. Do Axum have Greece because the Pantheon is fun? Okay. Alright. No consensus here at all. I'm gonna go with the first suggestion. I'm gonna pick Carthage because Carthage is fun. Right. And we do have artisans here. So there you go. Pleasing, it's pure luck and Androth with a artisan hunt, artisan Carthage start. Right, and I think I want to play as a diplomat this game. My last attempt at this, I was a builder. Builders are obviously always great. Very powerful archetype. Scholar might be an interesting choice as well. Judge, possibly. Diplomat gives us... It's an interesting choice because we don't care about the national leader opinion. We do care quite a lot about the tribal leader opinion and the religious and family head opinion. So it's going to make people very happy. We can get a tribal alliance, which is going to be huge. And with Carthage as well, obviously, we'll be hiring everyone in the world. So I think that's always fun. Yeah, I'm just going to do that. Let's go for it. Right, found. And we jump straight into a custom scenario event. Honouring the gods, our presence has stirred the attention of the gods. Although it would be unwise to ignore any for long, we must choose who first to worship in Carthage. We must make haste to expand and dedicate cities to each, as sharing is not a virtue known to the gods. Right, so we've got Goddess of the Hearth, Tanit, who is looking very snazzy. And we also have Melkart, God of the Waves. Very nice. So, we're going to choose who to worship first. We can either honour Tanit or Melkart. So there's a few different things to look at here. So thematically, she is the goddess of the hearth. So she is going to like it if we build up our cities and generally be homely. And, her demands are going to be focused on that. Her preferred calamity is a sandstorm. So if we annoy her, we're going to get a lot of sandstorms. We get an offering of the hearth. So all the gods have offering projects, which are basically permanent projects. Gives you a bit of science, reduces the wrath of the gods, costs a tiny amount of resources and civics, and then that leads on to the next level, which basically just doubles all the rewards and the costs. They give us access to the shrine. These icons should replace the base game shrine icons. They are nice, aren't they? I do like them. If we can get the god to be pleased with us, we get Blessing of the Hearth, which means that for every specialist in any of our cities that follow Tanit, we get an extra base game resource of each type, which is quite nice. And if we can get them to friendly, we'll get double that. And yeah, so starting at cautious because we've got a diplomat leader, so we've already got a plus 30 opinion from being a diplomat. The Melkart, God of the Waves, on the other hand, he's going to like it if we build up a navy and go exploring. He likes sending hurricanes, which is going to be nasty for us probably, as we're going to get affected by them on the seaside. Whereas Sandstorm wouldn't be quite so bad. It's got the same offerings again. The Shrine, which will give us a nice bit of money. And then the Blessing of Water means that every water tile we control will give us a tiny bit of culture and some food. So that's probably going to be easier to get a benefit from immediately because we don't need to build any specialists. And we've got a bit of water here, so that could work as well. So, which one are we going to worship, I suppose, is the question. Let's worship the god of the waves, I think. Okay. And we've immediately got a plague because the goddess of the hearts is not happy. What can be done but pray for mercy? So we've got some lovely plague floating around the land already. So we just have a look. It's a minor plague, so the calamities start off not quite so impactful and they get worse as the game goes on and the gods get more and more annoyed. So we're losing growth already, which is awful because now our settlers taking longer to come out. There's a chance that units in the city in the territory will get the mildly plagued effect, which reduces their fatigue and makes them lose HP every season. And something that was been added fairly recently, it now applies that effect to adjacent units during combat as well. So anyone you attack will also get the plague. And after a season, that gets replaced with a little bit sniffly, which is just minus 1 HP a season, and then it'll go away again. But this only happens when your unit's in territory, so you can save your units by moving them out of territory, and they won't get the plague. Characters can get infected, and it's just going to last for 3 seasons. So, what text do we start with? So we do start with trapping as Carthage, so that's very handy. Also divination. So you don't in this scenario need divination to build shrines, but you do need it to do the offering projects, which get you extra science and reduce wrath. So that's handy to have. Oh, and we can also venerate if we get a priesthood head, which is potentially quite useful. Aristocracy gets us immediate access to centralization, which is always good. We don't quite have the civics to do anything with that yet, but we certainly will want to soon. Tech-wise, ironworking, stone-cutting, admin. We don't have any mountains nearby, but I feel it unwise to delay stone-cutting anyway. One thing actually that I haven't mentioned, you may the eagle-eyed among you may have noticed that the research cost is lower than in the base game. I believe it's a 20% discount for all tech. So everything's a bit cheaper to get to in the tech tree. And that's mainly just because this is a time-limited scenario. We don't want to just limit people just to the early techs. So we're giving you a bit of a heads up. Right, I would like to get out of the city, but I'd also like to get this game online. So let's do that. Let's think about if we're going to get a governor in first. I think the Queen would be a lovely governor. Let's get us a bit more growth. Shave a turn off a settler. Don't mind if I do. We definitely want to get this game up. So let's cut the trees and put a camp down. Did I not say stone cutting? I guess I didn't. Oh, of course, we're artisans. We've got a second worker as well. So I suppose the question is what we want to do with them, and probably get the dyes online. Makes sense, I would imagine. We can't do anything with the olives yet. I suppose the orders to the elephant maybe not terrible, but yeah, let's get the nets online. Okay, grand. So we can see we're going to have a city site up here. We've got a bit of salt and some horses. That's okay. And we've got a ruin here, which we can go and have a look at. Definitely worth investigating. No one got the plague. That's fantastic. That's very handy. We do have an ambassador available who's going to hurt our religion opinion, which we do not want. That sounds awful. We can see on the religion tab, we can see all the gods here. So we've met Melkart and Tanit. We've also got Balhamon and Ashmoon in the game, so the god of healing and the god of love. And we will meet them shortly. Now, let's go and see what is in this goody hut over here. So we've got a load of new ruin events for the scenario, so this is one of them. Desecrated. Those who live among these tumble-down structures say this was once a great temple to Tanit before heretics cast it down. Fire in his eyes, an old man directs you to these enemies of the goddess of the hearth. Do not face these blasphemers with mere scouts, carry swords and no mercy. Okay, so we've revealed the map within 2 tiles, and yeah, a warning. Don't use your scout to explore this next ruin because bad things will happen. Thank him for his words of warning. We get a point of wisdom, or we'll apply that Tanit shall guide your hand and get a point of courage. Now, it's worth pointing out that obviously we're in seasons, so characters are going to last a lot longer. Their stats are going to be very much more impactful. Courage would be pretty good because we can use training to upgrade the mercenaries we hire. On the other hand, I would love some wisdom as well, but well, we do only have 6. We do only have 6 science. Maybe getting 2 more science even. Nice. Will be good for us. Okay. So where have we been shown a ruin anywhere? Ah, up here. Right. So this ruin, we need to not use our scout to explore. We need to use our slinger. Otherwise the gods will be unimpressed. Let's use our scout to get this way, I suppose. This looks horrible. Loads of sand and disgustingness. There are some mountains here, so we could get some nice quarries going. But yeah. Just to show you this UI, if you've not been looking at it already, so we can see on the top left over here, we can see the gods that we know, their current wrath, and how much they're generating, and at what point they will give us an next calamity, and we can even see what that calamity will be and how much it will affect. This is a global drought. This is an earthquake that's going to cover all these tiles that are highlighted in white right now. The plague that's going on now is global. Death sentence. Oh dear. Ominous music. Surrounded by misery and decay, even the healthy feel they're living under a death sentence. Believing the minor plague will keep them from outliving the consequences of their actions, many in Carthage no longer fear the law. Well, that's not great for a start, eh? Order above all must be maintained. A rebel in Carthage. Yikes. A rebel is not good. Free law is quite tasty, I've got to say. Are we really going to take a rebel on turn 3 in order to get free law? Of course we are. Of course we are. Right. Back we come, Mr. Slinger. Ah, this was almost certainly it. I'm regretting this already, but still, never mind. Maybe they'll get plagued and die a bit quicker. Alright, let's keep heading our scout over this way. We got a law. Tyranny is not a bad law, right? So we're getting some extra training and money already, which will help us. Obviously, we've got a terrible income in the start of the game, so a little bit more income will help us. Plague has ended. No one actually got plagued. Fine, get a little bit of XP for that. And this rebel's actually attacking my slinger rather than the city, which is lovely. I'm quite happy about that. Council is available. I think we're going to save our civics to try and enact centralization. Plus, our only ambassador is killing our religious opinion, which we do not want. Can we... It doesn't really matter which of these guys I use. Let's come this way, chop a bit of trees down. We can't quite chop that one as well. So we'll just have to put a camp down there. Okay, that's fine. God of the Wave speaks. Melkart's voice is airy and distant. Reveal 10% of the map's water. Wow, we've revealed 3% of it already. We can say yes to that, in which case we'll get some opinion on completion and lose some wrath and gain a victory point, or we can not bow to his demand and get a legitimacy but increase wrath a little bit. 10% of the map's water. We could possibly do a reasonable amount of that. I'm not even sure what map script we're on. We're on a continent map script. So, yeah, we could probably see a reasonable amount of that with our scout. Might take a while, though. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what we can do. Right, so we're still just boshing away at this guy. Fine. What other improvements do we want? We could build a shrine. But given that we can only build one shrine per city, I don't really want to build a shrine in Melkart right here. I'd rather get another god spread to this city, I think. Hello, Nestor. Got too engaged in my Punic duel game, missed the start. Not to worry, we have not got too far. We're only on turn 5, and we've already got a rebel and a free law and a demand. I guess some food would be good. Yeah, I'd quite like to expand our... It's a bit of a shame. The only good farm tiles are the ones where we really want to build urbans on to expand. Alright, well, let's build a farm. We can always pave over it later. That's fine. Right, so we know what we need to do. We need to reveal some water. Let's harvest some camels. Ah, Numidian. Drowned emissary. Numidian. Like driftwood he lay, dead and drowned for all to see. But then he breathed, spoke echoing, untethered words. The thunder, hear Melkart ride. Queen Menza sees and hears and fears the tide. Drown yourself in pride or gold. Of doubting men few grow old. Very poetic, these Numidians. I refuse to parley with a madman. No. Oh, my word, that's absolutely awful. Become superstitious. Yuck. But we do get opinion with the God of the Waves. I mean, I guess it's thematic, right? We are playing Wrath of Gods. Let's be superstitious. We want to be friends with the Numidians. We want to hire some people. We can't afford to hire them just yet. We need some more gold, but that's all right. If we can get an alliance with the Numidians, that will help our vision as well. So that would be really good to do. We want to keep them on side. They're already pleased, thanks to our diplomat and the religion. And we're double dipping on the religion opinion as well. What do we need for an alliance? We need peace and 400 training and 2 orders. And in order to get peace, we need an ambassador and 200 training and 2 orders. But they are already pleased, so that's definitely possible. I really don't want to put this ambassador in. We might have to wait until we get a better candidate for that. Alright, still poking away. Did not mean to click there. Come back. Kill you eventually. Come settle the second city site. This is perhaps a little bit slower than I'd like to be doing this, but fine. Oh, I didn't. Right. I didn't realise that was a 1 and a 2. What we want to do is that and that. Just optimise that slightly. Alright, we've built our first settler. We have not found anywhere else we can settle yet, because we just got this tribal site here that we want to stay friends with. So probably another military unit's not a bad idea at this point. We don't need any more workers really. A scout wouldn't be terrible either. Oh, we can't afford a slinger. Yuck. Maybe some growth then. So I think either a trapper or a scout would probably be good. Let's get the trapper first, get some more growth, and maybe we can do the scout after that. Right, okay. It doesn't matter too much where we settle this by the looks of it. So, second family seat. Got a volcano here that can do a little bit of quarrying once we get stone cutting. So we've got riders. Riders would get us our second scout straight away. That's quite tempting. Then we wouldn't need to build one. Traders would be quite nice, but I'd prefer to build them on the coast somewhere where we can actually get some resources going. Statesman is always good. That's a load of civics plus an order. That is nice. I think riders. I think it's going to be riders. We need to explore more. Alright, we've met the Gauls. The Gauls serve Ishmun, god of healers. Their emissary proclaims that Carthage is afflicted with a deep tumor on its soul. They say only by administrating exacting rituals across the population, or if need be by the crude scandal of war, can the tumor be excised. Yikes, volcano indeed. Yes, exciting stuff. Wow, okay. So we can make the god of healers Ishmun happy for a little while, get loads of discontent and a little bit of growth. That doesn't sound amazing, to be honest. I think we might be wanting to expand. Let's just pause this for a second. I think we need somewhere to expand to, and we're not taking the Numidians, so I think the Gauls are probably going to be our target. So I think, yes. Right, let's just see. Numidians strutting around the court. Oh, wow. Distant tribal raid or lose some gold. Well, we can't deal with a distant tribal raid right now. So sure. Let's fight Gauls and Forest. What could possibly go wrong? With only a slinger. Yes. Well, I see what you're saying, but yes. What could possibly go wrong? It'll be fine. Declare war on the Gauls. And honour the gods. Well, I don't particularly want to appease Ishmun now. Now I've just annoyed him by declaring war on his tribe. So, yeah, and another thing I guess I should explicitly point out, all of the tribes follow one of the gods. So the Gauls are following Ishmun and the Numidians are following Melkart. So it works out quite nicely that I started worshipping Melkart and I met the Numidians because that makes them happy. But now I've declared war on the Gauls. Ishmun is less happy, so I probably don't want to appease him. Let's just see what they do. So the god of love prefers tsunamis, which is not super fun. We've got the shrine, which gives us growth. The blessing of love gives us an extra 2 growth per population, which seems pretty good. And then Eshmun, the god of healers, loves plagues. I hate plagues. Plagues are not fun. Shrine lets units start with healer. The blessing of healing. Extra 2 HP a season for units in city territory and minus 25% improvement cost. That's pretty nice too. That's pretty nice. Okay. Well, yeah, I think we're going to go for Baal Hamon and get ourselves another plague on top of us. Fantastic. What can be done but pray for mercy indeed. I still need more money to hire a skirmisher, which I'm a little bit sad about, but we can at least kill this guy. Splendid. Indeed, indeed. Okay, so we've got loads of scouts and a worker and not very many orders now, which is not entirely ideal. I suppose we probably want to make a worker up here. And, what are we even going to do with this worker? Maybe a mine on the grove, so we can get some kind of income. Not fun. Yes, let's put a mine. Oh, no. Let's chop some trees, I think. I think that's what we want to be doing. Get a little bit more money. Shrines, we need to see shrines. Well, that's an interesting point. I suppose I can now technically build the shrine of Balhamon in Carthage and spread the religion there. What shrine do I want in Carthage? Well, I mean, really, I want the offering of not the offering of water. The water shrine would be quite good in Carthage, but that would spread Melkart's religion, and we already have Melkart's religion, so that's not super ideal. Balhamon gives us a little bit of growth. That's okay. Super excited about that. Eshmeen we've ignored. Tanit is going to be culture and money per resource. So I probably just do want to build the Order of Melkite Shrine just because we want the money. But we just don't have the stone at the moment. We have no stone income and we're losing stone. So it's going to be a little while, I think, before we get to build any shrines. We can now activate a law. That's fantastic. So we can we went back down to 6 science a turn from our queen becoming superstitious. Painful, but centralization will give us a lovely 1.7 a turn. Thanks to the discontent level we've already built up. I guess we started with that and we're about to get our second level, so that's going to give us even less. Superb. Right, we can see this has gone red now. So next season we're going to get a minor earthquake, which is going to only lose us 3 HP on our units, but might pillage stuff. We're going to lose loads of stone, so that's going to be painful. And yeah, not great. Right, well, we know we want to get off the urban tiles because does the minor earthquake? No, the minor earthquake doesn't only affect urban tiles; it affects quite a lot. Come back here. It's only going around Carthage though, so if we can get up to Hippo Regis, if we can get past these horses, we can, which we can't. Okay. Well, we want to go out that way anyway, but yeah, there's no point healing this guy because he's just going to. Oh, he's plagued as well. Yeah, mildly plagued, so he's down to 2 fatigue and losing HP. We can give him a promotion. A ranger promotion will help quite a lot with fighting these guys. What we really desperately want is some more gold at this point, though. Right, this guy is plagued now as well. Fantastic. Got some lovely flies buzzing around him. Awesome. We could harvest these horses. That sounds like a good deal. Yeah. I really would like to buy a skirmisher. It might even be worth selling some food. We've got a decent amount of food income now, and we're about to get more with this trapper. So I think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to try and get to 270 gold, which we can absolutely do. Buy a new medium. And that will help a little bit. Yeah, 2 lords without family statesman. 2 lords is not too bad for turn 8 for sure. What are we going to do? We're going to cut some trees. Possibly should have sold wood rather than food. Have we got any better ambassador candidates? No, we do not. That's annoying. Okay. And I guess we could send this guy up this way now. Yeah, I might do that because it's just going to take so long to get this rider worker out. We might as well get started on something up here, and then at least he'll be out of the way of the earthquake as well. Can harvest more food too and culture. Yes, indeed, that might be worth doing. Right, so we've got a minor earthquake. So yeah, it's the calamities are going to come thick and fast in this mode. I'll warn you now. Definitely see a lot more of them than we did in the base game with calamities enabled. So we've got a minor earthquake near Carthage. We're getting absolutely wrecked. And yeah, we've just lost all our money because we've got negative 15, so we had to pay for all of that stone upkeep. So we had to sell some more food to cover that. But we do at least have this guy now. We can get him coming up towards the city and start upgrading him. That's going to be very useful. Harvest food does sound like a good idea. I want to get this started, so let's get a mine going. And we can get this guy to start healing now. We want him to come up here. So let's start coming this way and heal. Like the visual effects of the earthquake, yes. It's cracked earth, plague, flies, it's all going on around here. What do we want to do with this guy? Just heal, probably. Right, I'm going to dismiss this ambassador reminder, and then it should pop up again if and when we get another candidate. Scouts. Let's just circle around and harvest for a bit. And yeah, we'll try and still be here and grab another new medium when he comes. 2 calamities at the same time coming up. Sure. We're going to mine a sandstorm here. That's not actually going to bother us too much, fortunately. Although, yeah, we might end up getting a new median. We hire stuck in that potentially. And then the minor drought is just going to knacker our food and growth, which is okay. Right, plague has ended. Fantastic. We've discovered stone cutting. And people are returning to Carthage. The minor plague is finally at an end. To the surprise of some, the sombre mood lingers for only a short while after the last bodies are burned. Our city soon fall back into their familiar rhythms. Many who fled Carthage now return. The city bustles. We get a citizen, we can get a worker, or we can get a militia. Now that's an interesting choice. What do we actually want out of sitting a worker and a militia? We're alright for workers. Do we want a citizen so we can get the dyes online? Maybe. It kind of feels hard to pass up a free worker though, to be honest, I feel. He's only 4 turns. Maybe a citizen's better. Hard choices. Alright, let's deal with that later. Hungry gods. Okay, so we're now getting another demand from the gods. So Melkart and Baal-Hamon both want resources from us. And accepting either of the demands is now going to annoy the other god, because you can't keep all the gods happy. 100 stone is just not going to happen. 200 iron, 100 food is probably doable at some point. Sure. Can this one be played as a team like the Horde? No, this is single player only. Yeah, I don't wouldn't work too well, I think, with multiple players. So let's grab you and upgrade. You clearly need to heal. Oh, hello, you're a Numidian as well. Okay, so we've got another person we can possibly recruit up here. You just need to keep healing. Do we actually want border boost? We can grab a fair bit of territory, but do I care? With only 2 cities, and definitely not going to have another one by the time we get it, so probably not. We could take a 38 turn monasticism. That seems wild. I suppose we need to get some more science, eh? Military drill would probably help with that. Get some specialists going. I guess we'll take that one. We do have stone cutting now, so we can start on some quarries at some point in the future. What do I'm going to take a citizen. No, sorry, I didn't mean a citizen. I meant a worker. Carthage is somewhat paradoxically the nation for whom the border boost is the least seducing. Interesting. Why would you say that, Mr. Kitten? I'm interested in your logic. Now then, what are we doing with all these people? We might end up upgrading some of these to militia at some point, but definitely want to harvest. Do we want to grab some more camel income? Let's leave this guy here so we can see the Numidian. Let's grab this silver, I think, would be good. But it's always offered earliest of all, of course. Yes, very true, very true. Cito of aristocracy, that's a fine point. Another Numidian here. Right, well, I'm very glad we're not fighting the Numidians because they're absolutely everywhere. Oh, they've already harvested these horses. How rude. Let's just explore that to join that up. How are we doing on our reveal? We've got 5% of the water now. So if we keep heading up this coastline with the scout, that seems fairly doable. We do only have 20 years for these demands, so we've got 15 years left on this one. Never as cool with two cities. No, indeed. Fair point, very fair. Okay, let's end that term. Hiabus returns, the Numidian warlord. Yes, I can always use another husband. I don't have any husbands, so I guess just one husband will work, right? Yeah, we're not going to war. Well, actually, that doesn't mean war. That just means a distant raid, but I don't want a distant raid, and I do want a husband. I don't particularly want to lose another half a point of science turn, but sure. We get 80 opinion with the Numidians. That's nice. That is nice. They absolutely love us now. This is good. Yeah, still tons of Numidians all over the shop. We still need to keep healing. We should be able to get another upgrade. Yes, we can. Libyan cavalry, great. Okay, that's going to help us take these ghouls out, even if we have to fight in forest. Which they're actually just on an urban tile at the moment. So if we can get into the forest and not let them get into the, forest, that will definitely help us. Got a trapper up. I suppose we probably ought to build a settler. I think we've got a reasonable chance of taking this out, and I guess a settler is probably more of a priority than hiring another unit at this point. So sure, we can always chop some wood and sell it if we need to. Do we want to get any improvements going here? It doesn't feel super worth it. Get a 5-stone quarry is maybe okay. Or we could slog it all the way up here to get 9 out of this tile, but that's next turn again. Let's take another farm. We will want some more food, and I think we probably are just taking a 5-stone quarry here. And let's slog up this way a bit. Okay, we do still need to take this camp out, which I guess I can probably do next turn with my Libyan while the slinger heals. What are all those religions? Does a negative opinion equal calamity and a positive opinion equal a blessing? Not quite. So, let me go over the religions. So, each nation has 4 gods that correspond to the shrines of that nation. So, in Carthage's case, we've got a god of water, we've got a god of love, we've got a god of healing, and a goddess of hearth. They all get their own separate religion instead of just one Carthaginian pagan religion. We also have 2 world religion replacements, which are the prophetic priesthood and the fanatical priesthood, which have their own requirements. This one needs metaphysics and a poet, and this one needs military drill, and the closed pantheon, which is the replacement for monotheism. So that's the law. If you get the god religions, these 4, up to at least pleased opinion, I always get this the wrong way around. It is pleased, yeah. If you get up to pleased opinion, you get a blessing. So you get a certain bonus in all cities that follow that religion, depending on the god. and if you get them up to friendly, then you get that gets increased. If you also, if you can get the religion pleased, the god generates less wrath, and when they're annoyed, they generate more wrath. So we can see, for example, if you look over here, the Order of Eshmun are upset with us, so they're generating 19 wrath a turn, whereas all the other religions are only generating 17 wrath a turn. And the wrath is basically a counter that when it gets to a certain threshold, it generates a calamity. So yes, negative opinion means calamities come faster. Essentially, is the end result of that, and positive opinion means they come slower. We've got a new heir. Let's have him called Matan, I think. Right. Carthage has come together in a celebration of Melkart, god of the waves, but mobs of especially fervent worshippers have taken to the street, preaching that far more sacrifice is required to earn the god's mercy. So that's his developing culture event. Carthage has gained an extra festival, which is nice. So we've got a few options here. We can abandon the city of Carthage to the mobs, which doesn't feel like a great idea, abandoning our capital city when we've only got 2 cities, but we do get a huge amount of opinion, so it's an option. We can lose a bit of training to gain a discipline, which seems quite tempting, and some civics. We can lose some civics to gain some happiness and some charisma, which is also quite tempting. Or we can stand personally in the way of the mob to gain 2 courage and 4 legitimacy, but we get a 25% chance to come undoomed and essentially just die. So that sounds awful. So the question becomes, do we want money or civics? And I think the answer is probably we want civics. Money. Sorry, money. We want money. We want to buy some troops. Been blessed with not 1 but 2 children. Nice. Twins. Excellent. Oh, and the Order of Melkart just loves me. Very nice. Domestic disputes. Lord. Okay. Right. Oligarch Hiram. We could exile him to get some opinion with our husband. He actually likes me, so I wouldn't mind him hanging around, to be honest. We could give our husband a pet monkey, which we can't really afford to do, and makes him jealous. And we could just take the oligarch as a lover, which really annoys our husband. Yuck. I mean, alright, I guess we're just exiling this guy then. This guy likes us as well, so that's fine. I guess this is just the diplomat leader bonus, right? Yeah. So, no big change there, that's fine. Right, let's get up to this ruin. Enemies of Tanit! Bows drawn, pits and snares set, the ambushers unleashed. As you had been warned, the heretics fall upon your lightly armed expedition like wolves. What? Oh no! Okay. I thought for some reason that if I sent a military unit there I'd be safe, but no. It's the scum. Bang. There goes my unit. Okay. Well, that is vexing. That is very vexing. Well, I guess we'll just have to buy another one of them. Okay. Let's keep exploring. Hunting a myth? Sure, what could possibly go wrong? Let's do that. Charge! No. Failure. Okay, we lose legitimacy, but we do get some XP, so that's fine, I guess. Keep going up this way. How much water have we got now? 8%. We're getting there. We're getting towards our first demand. Owned, indeed. I've been owned by a god. They are capricious and cruel, these gods, it has to be said. Yeah. Alright, sandstorm coming next season, so I guess we want to move our scout out of the way so he doesn't get walloped by that. So let's at least move him up here. Yeah, that's fine. And then the droughts, that's global, there's not much we can do about that. Right, keep exploring. Okay. Oh, seductive emissary. Right, met the Scythians, followed to Balhamon, the god of lovers. And yes, this is one of the people I want to keep happy. So that I would quite like to not annoy these people. Balhamon blessed the Scythian emissary with godly talents. Hierbas was powerful before such supernatural appeal. Oh. my husband has absconded with the Scythian emissary, giddily hand in hand. Great. Okay, it's the will of Hierbas or of Balhamon. Oh, I am powerless. Divorce him. Oh, man, and annoy the Numidians. Totally wild. God of love does not understand the feelings he himself planted within my breast. He could become pleased or... Hang on, come back. Wait, come back. Pleased or displeased. And war with the Scythians. Ugh. Yeah, alright, fine. Well, I guess the Numidians are not going to be happy with me then, eh? Oh, man. We've just got them up as well. Right, can we afford to buy someone before we annoy them completely and lose all our opinion with these guys? Oh, wouldn't mind a melee guy for fighting these people, I suppose. Made you XL guy and then left himself. Yeah, he's not been a great husband, this guy. Oh, we are still married, apparently. Have I just not dealt? I just haven't dealt with the event yet. Right, okay. 246. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's sell some wood and one little plonk of stone to get a Numidian on side before they start hating us. And I've lost my husband as well, so so much opinion gone just there. Wild, absolutely wild. Right, what's happening now? And now the oligarch is annoyed that I'm being wicked because I divorced my husband who ran off with some attractive Scythians. Wild, absolutely wild. We can pay him. We can't afford to pay him. We can lose legitimacy but become righteous. That might actually not be terrible. Some happiness might be quite nice at this point. We're not convert. Fine, fine. Who needs legitimacy? It's only orders after all. Not important. Oh my word, this is not going well, eh? Right. I suppose we'll harvest, get a little bit more resource. Keep exploring. 9%, but we've run out of coast to explore. That's really vexing. I suppose the sensible thing to do at this point is to get this scout to come down this way. Try and finish off this demand. Public scrutiny is quite the reward. Yeah, this is wild. Absolutely wild. Okay, great. Event change hilarious. I must say this playthrough is being particularly wild. But yeah, it's good. Glad you're enjoying it. Right, so we've got a minor drought and a minor sandstorm as predicted at the same time. Oh, we do have an ecstatic cult. Well, that's okay, I suppose. Foreign god. Balhamon has spread to Carthage. That's actually quite nice. I wanted the pagan legends to spread, so that's great. So if and when we ever get these people pleased, we'll get the blessings in Carthage as well. So we can add even more unhappiness in Carthage, but we get a cult shrine and we get the ecstatic cult, which gives us wine, which might be okay. Does anyone want wine? Not really. Or we can forbid it, but we lose opinion with Balhamon. Right, well, that's not happening then, is it? So we'll have the cult. Might as well put that in a nice spot. Of course, we've got a drought, so all our farms are not producing very much anymore. Usually do want wine. Ah, my goodness me. Okay. What am I doing? I'm placing a cult, which I suppose... Where do I want a cult? I'd quite like it here, but I've just put a farm there, so that's a little bit vexing. If I put it here, I could grab this tile. Maybe that's okay. I think I'll just pop it down here. That's fine. Alright, we're stacking up the discontent in Carthage, but we are developing, so we're up to 10 science now, so, you know, we're laughing all the way to the bank on that one. And we do have wine. So I suppose we'll give Carthage our wine, get a little bit more culture there. It's fine. This settler is not going to have anything to do at this rate. We desperately need to upgrade this guy while staying out of the sandstorm. Okay, we need more resources. This is the sandstorm, by the way, in case you're wondering what that noise is. I'd like to get a quarry down, but I don't think I can afford the iron. I guess I can sell a bit of food, eh? What do I need? 63. Durable. There we go. Some more stone going. Delete the farm with a worker. I mean, I suppose I could have done. But it feels a little bit rough, having only just built it. What else is going on? So we've got a worker here. I wouldn't mind an offering of love just to get a tiny bit more science, but we can't actually afford that at the moment either because we are so incredibly poor. I suppose we're just building another worker then, eh? Slinger might as well start on his way up towards the ghouls. Sure. Hungry gods, they're still demanding more from me. All right. We could either give Melkark all the resources we don't have, or have 2 children for Parhamon. We have 1 son. Well, actually, we've got 2 kids. We've already got 2 kids, eh? I don't know that counts. I think it's 2 children had. We have had 2 children. I'm not entirely sure. Let's find out, eh? Does that count? No, 0 out of 2. We've got to have 2 more children. Okay, well that seemed incredibly unlikely then. But honestly, so does the other demand. So you know, maybe we'll have 2 more kids. I suppose it might happen. Oh wow, secret fund. This is my reward for being righteous, eh? We can lose legitimacy, not be righteous, or oh, we could get some back payments. All right. I do actually desperately want money, and I don't really care about the arse's opinion right now. So yeah, let's do that. Can we afford another guy? No, we can't. 2 children as possible with delegation. We do actually have the civics. We could marry someone, I suppose. Maybe even marry into a tribe. Try and make them happy again. Because that went so well last time, our last tribal marriage. Can we maybe marry a tribal head? Are there any nice tribal heads? Ooh, a schemer husband sounds quite reasonable, right? I always forget they don't like judges. That's fine. Commander or a gay herbalist hero. Oh, right, I suppose even she's a woman though, so we probably can't marry her, but we can probably marry this guy. Let's marry into the Scythians, I guess. What could go wrong? Nothing could possibly go wrong, I'm sure. Upgrade this guy. He's only a 4 strength, it's not amazing, but let's get a little bit closer. Guy. I suppose we'll build another mine. We'll follow the adventures of this husband with interest. Is what I say. Oh, here come the ghoul. Okay, doing 1 damage. Not too worried about that. Droughts cause a child to become arid. Fine. Oh, I don't get to marry the tribal head. That's a shame. It's just this judge. Not really what I wanted, honestly, but alright, fine. It's a husband. He might give me some kids. Got a ghoul over here. We've got a Numidian here. Can we afford? We must be able to afford a new Numidian now, especially if we do a bit more harvesting, eh? 349, 360. We're so close. Can we afford a Scythian? We could afford a Scythian. It's a shame he's miles away. Maybe it would have been better to go for one of these guys, but still, never mind. We'll hire him. It's fine. We'll get there. I guess we'll... Actually not ideal either, is it? No. Let's get him a little bit closer and start attacking him. And then next turn he can come in and actually do a decent amount of damage to this chump. This one is loyal instead of deceitful. Money. Oh yes, actually that is a lot of money. That's pretty good. Alright. I'll take him. I'm happy. We got an order, fine. Okay. Oh, there's some more money over here. Can't get there because he's in the way. Alright. Oh, and I actually wanted to get my scout down this way, didn't I? I've still only got 9 seasons to complete this demand to explore more. Okay. Alright, I might have to give up on the money. Cycle back and get these horses en route. And actually go and find some more water to keep our god of the sea happy. Oh, here comes another ghoul. Okay. Haha. Lovely. Everything is on fire. Good. I could have seen that coming. I just did not look at that at all. Some gentle rains in as everything burns. Oh dear. Oh my word. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, I guess we're not attacking the ghouls for a bit. We're just getting burned to death. Sure. Lordy. Alright, you can run back home and heal. You can just stand there and heal. I guess the worker needs to move out of the flames and heal as well. It's a very minor wildfire indeed, yes. Nothing to worry about here. That's for sure. Oh, we have a settler. We can't do anything with that settler. Nightmare. Can we put a general on this guy? No, we can't. Because we are the Carthaginians as well. Wild. Right. What do I even do now? That settler's completely useless to me. Could build another slinger. It doesn't feel massively worth it. Build a trapper elephant. Get half an order. Some dies. What do we do? Let's get some dies. Gentle rains. Gentle rains will soothe the fires, I'm sure. We're not productive, so we can't do that. So we'll take some XP. Sure. I guess we'll take another farm. Some more food. Food is still useful. This is just awful. Let's not look at that. Let's pretend that's not happening. This no-man order does need to come down. Yes, I do need to do that. Alright. Fine. Oh, the ghouls are taking damage from this, to be fair, at least, so that's something. They very sensibly moved out of the fire. Good for you, ghouls. Oh man, this got pillaged as well. Oh man, Wrath of Gods, they are not messing around, these gods, that is for sure. Would a drought make it more likely a wildfire might trigger? That is an interesting question. I believe we don't model it quite that closely, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's upgrade this guy. Can we not? Oh, we need 10 more training. No. Okay, that's vexing. We get some salt online, I suppose, in the regular game. Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it would happen with events. I think. I don't think the calamities play into each other in that way. But you know, anything is possible with the event system. Let's just sleep the settler for a bit. Or I mean, I suppose I could come up here. Ugh. It's going to be so long before we can settle that gold camp. Why even bother? Right, do we want to get a mine going here? And we really do need to move the scout down. I suppose I'll heal him while he's here, though. Don't forget to move scout. Yeah, yeah. Bit late for that. Yeah, we are definitely running a little bit close to the wire on this demand. We're doing all right for the food here. We might eventually get some more iron. Yeah, we've got 2 more mines coming. So yeah, this sacrifice demand has got a reasonable chance of happening, I think. Not convinced about the children, but oh, there you go. It was only a short fire. Fine. God, we don't have the orders, do we? We just don't have the orders. Let's upgrade him. Let's heal him. I can't move both this guy and the scout, so I guess I'm moving the scout. And yeah, resources. Give us a stone boost, please. Please, we need something. Cross the northern scout through the mountains. There's no crossing here. We'd have to bring him all the way down here. So, I mean, yes, we could do that. But I think we're more likely to get results from this scout quicker. Yeah, we just don't have the orders to do it all, I'm afraid. Oh, the Gauls are upgrading, awesome. Numidians are raiding because we didn't get peace, because we still don't have a non-rubbish ambassador candidate. In fact, it doesn't look like we have any ambassador candidate at the moment. Okay, and we've got a tsunami, of course we do. Friendly warning from the Scythians. How nice of you. Scouts got knackered by the tsunami, but no one else has, fortunately. Okay, yeah. A bit of debris there for you. Stuff been washed up on shore. That's quite nice, I like that. Just floating into the sea there. Right, game editors can save you. We don't need the game editors, don't be silly. Okay, come on, we can get this ambition. We can get this demand done, surely. No, we can't. I really need some water. Oh, that's not what I needed. Okay. Well, that scout's dead then, isn't he? I can't march him, and I can't heal him. Oh, I can heal him. That is another change from the base game. You can heal scouts in neutral territory. So there's probably another Gaul here that's about to kill me, but on the off chance that there isn't, I will spend an order healing him, just so he might survive that. Right, what's happening here? Yeah, it depends how many units they have around indeed. They probably do have another one, but we can have some training in a tribal raid or legitimacy in a tribal. I would quite like the training right now. I mean, I don't want the tribal raid, but yeah, that means we can at least upgrade him to a strength 5, which gives us a reasonable chance of clearing this this horrific situation. We have no orders because we have no legitimacy, because we've not achieved anything at all. We've still got the founder cognomen, which is awful. Culinary escapades. The Maganid family has a cook of rare talent. Well, we're not covert, we're not terrifying. We can have our cook sent to recreate the dishes. Is it worth 10% chance to turn ill for 40 XP? It's a low chance, but we need a lot of XP to level up. Oh, we could get some science, but we can't afford to lose more legitimacy, can we? It's a stat point though. Yeah, alright. I'll take it. I'm not happy about it, but I've taken it. Okay. End conclusion. See what nightmares are coming. Right, okay, good. Raid has appeared. Scout. Yep, Scout's dead. And we're gonna plague! Woohoo! Okay. Right, we've got a strength 6 unit. Let's do something with this guy at least. We can't quite kill anyone, but sure. Let's start taking him out. Can slinger him next turn and then start dealing with him. You need to repair. I like this one. Maybe the plague will kill the raiders. Maybe. Yeah, might. Could happen. Right, you are damaged because you're plagued. Sure, of course you are. You can repair that. We do have some more money now. We don't have the orders to use any more units, but the more people we hire, the less people will start coming to raid us, so that's something. Yeah. I can't hire these guys, unfortunately, because you can't hire raiders. But I could hire one of these people, and I think I will. Right, still on 2 cities. Yeah, not going well. I suppose we'll take a miner here. Yeah, kind of pointless building more units at this stage, right? Right, we lost our scout, that's unfortunate. We've got more raiders coming in, awesome. And some more. Oh dear. This is not going to plan. Could have hired a ghoul to save the scout. I suppose I could have done, yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if that would have been worth it. It would have been very expensive, seeing as we were at war with them. But, yeah. My king wants a garden. I mean, honestly, no. Maybe. Right, okay. Let's kill this guy. Attack this guy. Can we live from this? I suppose we can, as long as they don't all attack him at once. Oh yeah, this is ruined as well, this garrison and this farm. Alright, let's just think about what we're going to do with our 7 orders and our demand for 240 coin. Got a reasonable amount of money now. I just minimise that. We've got 3 turns left to do this demand. So, yeah. Let's see if we can't do that with our 1 remaining scout. We've met the Danes. I guess we don't want to annoy a god and get another war going on, so let's just have peace with you for a minute, shall we? Shall we? Right, no more water yet, but I'm hopeful we might find a little bit up here. We move the scout to the coastal hills. Oh, you mean over here? Yes, I suppose that would actually have revealed a bit more water. That's a fair point, but too late now. This guy, I suppose, can come back and upgrade. And then I suppose we want to heal him with our 1 remaining order. Alright, 30 turn archery, 30 turn monasticism. Tempting, but probably not. I guess we'll take ironworking. Till the earth. Oh yeah, I've forgotten about this, eh? We only need 100 food for this. We do need 200 iron, which is... Is that going to happen? We need 145, we're getting 23 a turn. We've got 8 turns. I think that's maybe just about doable, yep. Sell a bit of food. Keep our hubby happy. Hopefully he doesn't run off with a ghoul. This needs to repair. Okay. Hopefully we do. Oh, a minor flood. That's always fun when you're trying to deal with stuff. Okay, so Hippo Regis is flooded. It's only flooded down to there though, so that could very much be worse. It has pushed our people out of the way, which is actually quite irritating, but sure. It's free strength, free strength, free strength. Right. Let's kill this guy. But actually, I'm going to undo that. It'd be more order efficient to just move him down here. And I guess we can take 1 shot next turn and kill him with the other guy the turn after. You're just going to have to keep healing and tanking hits. We definitely need the scout to be scouting. Come on, give me some water. There's some water. A bit more. Which way is going to give me more water? I guess it's here. Hey, our first demand. We've got 4 points. We are on our way. And Melkart likes us a bit more. I don't know if that'll be enough to get us to pleased, but yeah. Navigable rivers indeed. They're very much unnavigable rivers, but yes, you can't move onto them. You have to go a long way around if you want to try and get past this. Right, how are we doing with religion opinion? They're not super happy with us. Okay, fine. We're still nowhere near killing a ghoul. We can upgrade this guy, so we probably should. The question is, do we bring him down here? Or do we assume by the time he gets there, these guys will all be dead anyway? Oh, it's probably worth getting him down here to help deal with this nonsense, I suppose. Let's upgrade him. After all that Melkart has done to impress. Yes. Could be better, certainly. Let's have a look at that opinion. We favoured Navigard, and he's getting a bit impatient because we're on turn 23 already. He does like the fact we're superstitious, so that's something. It does help us. I guess we want a slinger. No, we probably just want to rely on our the mercenaries, right? It's pointless trying to build a worker while there's a plague going on. So, yes, maybe we do want a slinger actually. Not a lot else that's worth building. Alright, they've stopped attacking the city, that's good. The ghouls are coming in for a bit of a bash as well, that's less good. And we've got a tribal raid as well. Nice. Okay, Hungry Gods. Enact exploration for Melkart. Can we do that? We need rhetoric, right? We're nowhere near rhetoric. No, we need admin first. Can we do that in 20 years though? Send 2 luxuries to tribes. Now that is maybe possible, right? We've got 1 luxury. We've got the wines. We have a salt mine here that's been pillaged, but if we can get that repaired and fixed up, then we can maybe send some luxuries to tribes. Let's try it. I've spent entirely too many games fighting ghouls and prosperous slingers. Sure. What ways are there to remove superstitious? There's nothing you can actively do to remove superstitious. That is just a character trait that you have. You would have to rely on events for that. Can we kill anyone with this guy? Not on his own, no. Oh, we can't even kill anyone with that guy, but man. This guy's doing a lot of damage. This elite nomad warlord attacking into the open is doing us right. Guess we'll come down here and down here. Let's give them a good bashing. He needs to run away because he's about to die, so that's less than ideal. Suppose you better go and stand on the trees. This stuff is all wrecked and we don't have the orders to repair it. We don't need the scout to do anything anymore, so that's a bonus. And we really need to get some more improvements going, eh? This camp is not... It is in the flooded zone. Yeah, we can't get to that camp at the moment. So, what do? We'll repair the garrison? Doesn't feel super relevant. We've still got our queen governing Carthage, even though we can't assign a governor anymore. On the other hand, Flood looks cool. I think they all look cool. I love the graphical effects for the calamities. So yeah, it's something. I don't know. We need to repair this at some point, I suppose. We need the half an order that's giving us. We're quite desperate for orders at the moment. He's still getting beaten up. That's fine. The ghouls are running around doing nothing. Oh, wow. Fortunately, he didn't kill anyone. Magnates are converted to the Order of Balhamon. That's something, I guess. That's a little bit more opinion of them. Then they're very unhappy. Quite sure why they're so unhappy. But a Hurricane near Carthage. Cool. Hello, Hurricane. Lovely. Why are you so unhappy? Oh, pillaged improvements. Yeah, we're losing 60 from that. Oh, and their head is timid and we're bold. Wild. Absolutely wild. Okay. So, yeah, I guess we're killing with him, healing this guy, and probably standing on the urban and taking a pop at you. I guess we're going to repair, right? Oh, do we want to repair this? We're actually real down on food at the moment. Let's repair the garrison first. We'll come and repair the camp next turn. Oh, in fact, this guy here could do it, right? That's fine. Oh, I guess we'll have to cut some trees to be able to afford it. Hopefully they won't... Yeah, they can't quite kill him, which is good. We need to repair this mine as well. So let's do that. Next turn. Obviously not this turn. That would be crazy. Alright, earthquake time. Nice. Just what we needed when we were all standing on the urban tiles. The fighting must end. Yes. Yes, please. Yes. Thank you. That's a good idea. Probably declaring war on any of the tribes at all was probably just a bad idea, eh? Okay. Yeah, we've got an earthquake. Oh, do we want to kill the Scythians or the Numidians? No. Oh my word, but we can displease both of the gods if we do that. Oh, seriously? So we've got to displease one of them, at least. We can't deal with another war. But yeah, displeasing both of them is rough. Are the gods angry with us yet? Yeah. Yeah, I'd say they are. They're not super happy. Yeah. Wow. This is wild. It's wild how much tougher this game is than the last time I tried this scenario, which definitely went a lot easier. Okay, well let's just annoy both the gods. What could possibly bad happen there, eh? Oh, there we go. We immediately get some positive opinion with them both for being devout. That's something, eh? That is something. Good evening, Mental Rock 71. Welcome to the stream. Okay. What can we do? So we've actually got a truce with this ghoul now. Because this ghoul is still a ghoul and not a raider, he is not going to be attacking us anymore. So we only have to kill this guy. And we're back to not instantly dying. Which is nice. So we'll do that. The earthquake is ending next turn. That's happened. Hurricane has knackered this worker, because of course it has. We do need to repair this. Oh, the hurricane's ending next turn as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's come and repair this farm. Yes, Wrath of God scenario. Okay. It's all good. It's all good. I suppose we are going to work on... Oh, right, now. Yeah, of course. Now, I've just truced the ghouls because to get them off my back, but of course that means I still have nowhere to sell. Which is horrible. So, I guess I'm just hoping he goes away at the moment. Alright, well let's repair this guy anyway. That's right, we're going to send some luxuries to the tribe. So once we've done with this, we'll get this salt online. we'll think about which tribe is going to be the lucky beneficiary of our wine and salt. Yeah, alright. Let's just heal him up. Got prioritised new alliance with Numidia. Yeah. I still don't have a I have absolutely no one for an ambassador role, which is really unfortunate. It's if I could get another city up, then I would have a better character pool. We might get someone who could act as an ambassador, but that's not possible at the moment. Maybe we should have taken the awful person when they were available. We've got another earthquake coming in 2 turns from Balhamon, which is fun. This guy is still up. He could come and help attack the ghouls, although a 3 strength unit's not going to be super helpful. I guess we're at truth with the ghouls at the moment, so we might as well come and advance down this way. Statesman would be handy, you just need a site first. Yeah. Yep. We still need more. Wow, we're still losing stone. Oh, I guess that's because of the earthquake. That's why we're losing stone. I guess some more stone absolutely wouldn't hurt. Although, actually, hang on a minute. Before we spend the iron on a quarry, we need to save our iron to make Balhamon happy. So maybe we don't do that just yet. What could we do? Not a lot, eh? Heal some people. They're about to get earthquaked again, so I don't know if that's even super useful. Let's get the settler coming up towards somewhere where he might one day be able to settle somewhere. Alright, hurricane's gone, earthquake's gone. Oh, going to get some more advantage from being a diplomat again. Excellent, right. God's getting a bit happier, tribes are getting happier. Okay, alright, this is not looking absolutely terrible for a second. He's backed off. Fantastic. If you just keep going away, please. I wonder if it's even worth coming down here. It looks like there might be a gold camp somewhere that's not surrounded by trees, which would probably be a lot easier to deal with than the gold camp in the middle of the forest. That's actually probably worth doing, eh? Alright. The Magonids are upset, and the hurricane is behind us. Overseeing cleanup. Oh, we are honourable, so that looks exciting. Let's just see what the options are here. We could get a courage but lose a charisma. We could make the Magonids happy but lose a courage. We could get a happiness level in Carthage. That's actually not terrible. Or we could endear the oligarch for the mere cost of 4 orders. I mean, I guess, yeah, sure. Let's make them happy. Oh, we are charming as well, so this is nice. We're definitely getting away with a lot of bad events for being a diplomat, so that's pleasant. Yeah, we don't have a lot of orders to do much really at all. But let's take the opportunity. I think we're actually, yeah, we're not at war with any of the tribes at the moment. So let's take this opportunity to go and see what the land looks like without any danger of our scout getting beaten up. That's nice. All right, we've got 3 seasons to get 28 more iron. So we can afford to spend 2. Maybe I bet not. I'm not feeling super confident about spending on iron at the moment now. In fact, what we really need to do is heal. I know. Yeah. Oh, we're getting a volcanic eruption soon, right? So this guy needs to move away from this before this becomes a complete nightmare. Build another mine down here. That sounds all right. Fishes up. Fishes up. Oh, we have another luxury. We have our second luxury. We could complete a demand and get Balhamon a bit happier. Wow. It's actually possible. We might get Balhamon up to pleased soon at this rate. Remind me what Balhamon does. Blessing of love. Growth per population. Alright, well that'll get us some growth. Not a huge amount, but not a negligible amount either. Right, what can we usefully do here? Probably a slinger, maybe another settler. Settler's crazy. for sure. Seeing as we can't use our existing settler, I think we probably just need a slinger. Wow, yeah, it's really expensive to hire the ghouls, unfortunately. 560, I guess the cost is going up. Yeah, it's quite expensive to hire anyone, eh? So maybe it is worth hiring a ghoul. Guess we've got a reasonable amount of income coming in now. At least our king is helping a lot. Carthage's getting us a reasonable amount from tyranny. Yeah, that's something to bear in mind. Our military units here are all earning us money from tyranny. So the more military units we build, the more we'll stack that up. That's definitely worth doing. Okay, so we have got a raider who's come pillaged. Okay. Alright, well I guess we should have hired that ghoul while we could because he is now a raider. So we can't do that anymore. We can hire maybe this guy though, eh? I think we will, because he'll be useful. The coming tide. Joy. We can declare war on the Danes or wait for the inevitable invasion. Sure. Oh, we can't deal with a tribal invasion now right now, can we? Can we? Can we? Yeah, of course we can. Be fine. It'll be fine. Oh, the mysterious sword. Yes, I'd like a mysterious sword, please. I can't afford to sell any food, and in fact, I'm going to have to buy some food, aren't I? Or harvest some. But I really would like a mysterious sword. Maybe I shouldn't have just bought that guy, eh? Oh, I could just take the discontent. Just tank the discontent. Fine. Oh, that feels awful. Right. We still haven't even finished healing these guys, so that's awful. If we ride out here, is he just going to immediately die, I suppose is the question. He's doing 4. He won't immediately die. He will need to heal quite rapidly. Can we actually kill? Maybe we can kill this guy. 9. No, can't. 7. Yeah, we could kill this guy. And probably live. Probably. Alright, let's do that then. What? Oh, I thought I'd miscalculated then, but no, we're alright. Are you gonna die? Yeah, you might die actually. Oh. Alright, well let's just hope you don't die. You're probably gonna die. Oh, we've got another slinger here. Oh, maybe I should have used him, eh? Can we perhaps dissuade people from attacking that guy? Well, we can bring him down at least, maybe. I don't feel great about this. We might lose this worker as well. Okay, we've got iron working. We can build some warriors. That's nice. Yeah, this scouting plan hasn't really worked out too well, has it? Admin. Could work our way to rhetoric. Don't really need exploration anymore. Drama. Oh yeah, we never actually built any urban buildings yet. Maybe drama and then into Odeons, poets, but yeah, we could do with getting some barracks up before that. Polis, we could maybe get forestry online, start getting some tree income. We've got a lot of potentially nice lumber mills spots here we could use. Not sure what is best here. If we get drama and a poet and then metaphysics, we could unlock the prophetic priesthood. Metaphysics is a long way away, and we also need admin. On the other hand, if we take epics, we could get a lot of culture from killing people. But it is drama. It does start the music. I suppose that is mandatory, right? We need to start the music. We need to send these luxuries as well and deal with that. Okay, who's dying? Slinger. Oh, there's another unit. There's 2 more units. Uh-oh. God, that was a little bit too close for comfort. Oh, oh right, yeah, of course I've got the Danes at war. Here come the Danes. There's a lot of Danes. That's a lot of Danes. Oh no, and the scout's now going to die as well. He's dying as well. And we've got an earthquake. Just to top it off. Love it. Hey, we got a demand done though, eh? Demand a challenge mode that mixes this and Barbarian Horde. Yeah, this is kind of it kind of already is Barbarian Horde, to be honest. I mean, there's no horde, but there's plenty of barbarians, that's for sure. You and King Talos have been spending increasing amounts of time together. One thing has become strikingly clear: the world works in mysterious ways. This is a superstitious event. I don't think I've ever seen this. This is a base game event, but I just avoid superstitious like the plague, so I don't get it. Okay, fine. Some of the wise men and women in your court insist through a perfectly reasonable explanation for all the things you and your people do not understand, but you doubt that. So much that happens in the world seems to happen according to the whims of the gods. Yes, you're not wrong about that. What if you're not appeasing the right ones? This is an apropos base game event that fits quite well here. It's a topic you and Tannis have discussed more than once. Inspired by the most recent of these conversations, you think you've hit upon a way to cover all your bases and hopefully keep your realm safe. What if you simply build a shrine to an unknown god? Yeah, I'm not actually sure that's going to help, to be honest. If some rogue god you're not appeasing sees it, maybe they'll pass your kingdom by. Yeah, maybe. Let's build the shrine of the unknown god for 240 stone. It's not a shrine, that's a wonder. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy. No, we're not doing that. No need to get carried away. I think the Sibian's happy, get some XP. Yeah. Here come the Danes. What's the trade difficulty? Has the new DLC changed tribal behaviour? The new DLC hasn't changed tribal behaviour, but the scenario has changed tribal behaviour. Yes, the tribes are more aggressive. They'll come and attack you more. And we are playing, just in case you are put off by this at all, we are playing on the hardest difficulty. We're playing with raging tribes. If you play on the base, it will be a lot tamer than this. You can tell it's an obscure base game event because it's not a reward. Yeah, fair. That could probably use some balancing. Right, well, this is looking absolutely terrible. I don't mind telling you. Bohomon is still not very happy. These are all ranged people, so I guess we just need to go and hide in the forest and heal up and wait for all these people to group up into one absolutely awful wrecking ball. Yeah, you need to stand back. You need to be at the forefront, I think. You can be there. He's at least a ranger, so that's something. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried I might be losing my capital to all of this nonsense. We could probably rush a slinger. We probably should rush a slinger. It feels like a terrible use of civics, but if it stops us dying, it stops us dying. No, we're not editing the game, Dobby. Don't need to resort to such craziness. Right, we haven't dealt with any of the nonsense happening up here, which is unfortunate. I think this guy's just going to die. But we could possibly try and save the scout. Is there anything else? Oh, this guy, I guess we could do something with. But honestly, if he draws some fire from these guys, I wouldn't be too sad about that either. Yeah, let's get as far away from him as we can. Yeah, that will get us out of range of this Dane. It'll probably plunge us into more danger, but still. Cursed land. We could get some legitimacy or a court scholar. I would love some legitimacy. I wouldn't mind a court scholar either. I do with 12 science, but yeah, we'll take the legitimacy. Yeah, the scout's got a chance of surviving there on the urban tale. 20% of the way to a bronze victory on turn 20. This seems doable, just a lot of endurance. Yeah, it's yeah, this game is going pretty wild. We do have 120 turns. We've got plenty of time to get to a bronze victory. Turn 30. Yes. True. Still. 30 out of 120, 25% way through the game. So the fact that we've got 2 cities is funny, but still. Right, what's happening now? We're getting a Carthage attack. Getting a little bit of damage. Units. Yeah, attack the people in the forest with your ranged. That's absolutely fine. Oh, I forgot about that worker. He's dead, right? He's not dead. He is dead. He's not dead. He is dead? Ah! Had to finish him off, didn't you? You beasts. Right, volcanoes erupted, sure. That's fine. No one there. Oh, it has pillaged my quarry. It's a little bit annoying, but still. Come on, ghouls. Come and stand the volcano. You know you want to. Yeah, I lost my worker. Okay, fine. Well, that could be worse. Right, so we definitely need to repair here. We can stand in the forest and get some kills here, which is great. So we'll definitely do that. I've done that the wrong way around. I should get the experience on my guy who can actually earn experience. Right, sure. You're probably going to die, aren't you, if you just stand there? I suppose you need to back off and heal. I'm not feeling too confident about your chances here either, but let's do that. I wonder if we have any chance of making truce with the Danes. I would guess not, right? Oh, we need an ambassador for a start, which we're still not allowed. We can purchase Danes. That is an interesting point. They are expensive, but yes, we possibly could. We could even send luxuries. We can't send luxuries to the Danes because we're at war with them. It's a shame, eh? But we could send luxuries to the Numidians and get them on side and make them cheaper. Let's get this guy down, eh? Oh, we could upgrade him. We don't want to leave him out in the open, but we could definitely put him in a forest and upgrade him. There you go, that's something. Oh, this guy needs to heal, right? Yes. We've got 2 orders. Let's send a luxury to the Numidians, and then perhaps next turn we could retrieve the wine from Carthage. Because let's face it, they're going to be too busy for a while to drink any wine, the Carthaginians. And yeah. This is just far too much. It's not going to happen. So I guess the question now becomes, who do I want to immediately annoy less? Because I don't think either of them are going to happen. We want to try and get Parhamon happy, so I guess we're going to annoy Melkart. Some chance of getting that much resources, I suppose, if we get some iron, more iron income. Not much chance, but some chance. Alright, what are you going to do? Yes, attack my people in forest, please do. That's great. Ah, the Danes are backing off, lovely. Alright, I don't mind that. I don't love that. Convert the Order of Melkart. Okay, well that will give us a load of opinion. That's an extra 100 opinion for following the Order of Melkart. That's fantastic. So we have unlocked the Blessing of Water. We are getting some more food and culture out of water tiles in Carthage. So that's something, right? So Carthage is now generating 16 food from the Blessing of Water and 1.6 culture. Alright, I'll take it. Does not hurt. I want my melee guys attacking this guy, right? Or possibly this guy. There's a good question. I don't want to let these guys get into the forest, I suppose, so I probably do want to occupy the forest where I can. Is he actually going to survive an attack? Yeah, he should do. Okay. And get him up to the front lines and heal. Can maybe tank an attack here. And we're not going to have the orders to do anything yet. Greenland is not for sale. Yes. Can we perhaps purchase another Numidian? Yeah, we probably could. I wonder if they're probably too far away to actually be of much help, though. Let's try and kill this guy. Well, Carthage is not dead. That's our slinger that we rushed out. Guess we'll take another one. Do we even want to rush another one? Probably yes. Yeah, I think that's the play, right? We need to... In fact, we're going to get our miner out next turn, so we'll be getting salt, so we can send the salt off to the tribe and keep the wine in Carthage, I suppose. They maybe could use something to solve their... Right, you're going to die the next turn. There's nothing I can do about that. I can move him back, but I'm not sure it's going to help, really. I think I just have to accept that guy's dying. Oh, there's some forest there. Let's hide this scout before someone takes an eye on him and wrecks him. I would like another iron mine at some point in my life, so let's chop this down and maybe start a mine next turn. Let's see what that looks like. Alright, okay. Danes are faffing about. Fine. He's dead. And we've got a Gallic raid near Carthage, but we do have the Blessing of Water. Lovely. Room for one more. Do we want another husband? Another Numidian husband? Yeah. Oh, and this is Scythian. A Scythian and a Numidian husband. Alright, we're stacking up the tribal husbands. Yes, I do want that. Lovely. Sure. Let's be real tribal about this. Okay. Let's keep the Scythians on side, I suppose, and send them some salt. Completes that demand. Let's get a bit more happiness from Balhamon. Another victory point. So we're up to 6 victory points. We're getting somewhere. Balhamon is nearly happy. Melkart is happy. We lost a marauder. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. Mine's going to disappear soon. That's unfortunate. But this is starting to look all right. I think we're going to hold on to our city. Let's get him down here. Can absolutely kill this guy. Question is, how do we want to do it? Let's keep the ranger forest guy here. Let's kill him. Take an attack on him and kill him. He can take a heal. And then we don't have enough orders to use all our units, which is a shame. But sure. Okay. Another slinger, perhaps we could even do an offering. We could do an offering of love, get a bit of science and lose a bit of wrath. What's happening? Tanit is going to be annoyed soon. Balhamon is down up to 18 turns, so we're not too worried about that. So perhaps an offering of water. Get Melkart off our backs. I might delay that drought by a turn. Excited for Monday. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it's not long now. Not long at all. What's the most brutal calamity? Well, I guess that depends on what you're trying to achieve. Earthquakes will wreck your cities and destroy all your urban improvements and cost you a lot of stone. Plagues will wreck your growth and potentially get a lot of people damaged and characters ill. I guess they're probably the two most impactful ones, but yeah, it just depends really. Okay. We have no more orders, right? We have no training, so we can't do anything with that. Fine. Let's do an offering there. Let's do an offering here as well. And yeah, that will get us another couple of science, which is going to be a nice boost. Are calamities random or based on events terraforming other factors? So it depends. So in this scenario we're currently playing, we are trying to keep the gods happy, and they will regularly rain calamities down upon our heads, and they happen just as far as if you can keep them happier, they'll happen a bit less, and if they're annoyed, they'll happen more. In the base game, where you're just having calamities, they are random, basically. They will just spawn from time to time, and you have to deal with it. Sandstorm seems pretty brutal if you have a city in the region. I guess so, yeah, it can be painful. I've not had too bad a time with sandstorms so far. At least they are relatively easy to avoid most of the time, because you can just not go into the sand. But yeah. Right, what's going to happen now? It can take some more city attacks. We've got decent force now here, at least. And the Ghouls have declared war. Fine. Well, I guess we were going to declare war anyway. We know there's a camp here, and we know they've all come and raided me, so we're definitely heading over here with our people soon. We need a ruthless calamity setting that targets the person ahead in VPs. Yes, calamities will target everyone. They will affect the AI nations as well, and they do not fear or favour. War preparations, political support, civics training or money. I want some training at the moment. I need to get my tribal units upgraded. That'd be really good. Right, okay, good. This is okay. This is okay. This is fine. Just keep repeating. This is fine. Everything's gonna be okay. Let's attack you. Let's get you healed. Let's get you healed. You healed. Alright, yes. Can we kill one of these guys? Probably, right? 7 and 5. Yeah. That's worth doing, even though we're going to take a little bit more damage from this guy now. And heal up. This poor settler. Let's take one more repair damage. Offering of love. Right, yes, we're up to 14 turns. Lovely. 2 children is not going to happen, sadly. But even with our 2 husbands, well, I guess that's still only the one of me. Yeah, fair enough. What to do now? Probably a warrior. Do we want even more military units? I don't know that we do. What we need is more orders, really. Let's get this fixed. Yeah, I don't know that more units is really sensible at the moment. We could get some more orders from horses, elephants, and camels. That would probably be worth doing. I guess elephants and camels are both trapping resources, right? So, is that right? I always forget if camels are pastures or trapping. Must be trapping, right? Yeah, so yeah, we could get a camel or an elephant in. Let's get an elephant in. And let's try and stack all our resources up adjacent to each other, if we can. It's actually quite hard to do. So let's just pop them. I guess if we pop them here, then if we build a specialist on them, we can expand to this sorghum, which is something. Is there any way to provoke birth? Yes, there are. I'll let you explain that, Mr. Kitten. Gosh, that's thrown me for a loop, eh? We have got a daughter. I guess we had all these kids. Right, we have had one child, so we're halfway to completing this ambition. We just need to have another kid quickly. Yeah. Worker. What can these workers do? I suppose we can't even easily get here to build a flood is going to be fun as well. Scout, we could do a bit of scouting. Yeah, I desperately want an ambassador. I'm very much regretting not taking the option that I had when I had it. Because these people are so happy. If we could just get peace, we could just go straight into an alliance. Not that we have the training right now for it, but we might do soon. Let's do a bit of scouting. I just don't know what I want to do with my workers. If you put the elephants one tile to the left, you can build the shrine with money per resource in the middle to touch all three. Interesting. Okay. The Danes are coming in up here now. One tile to the left, you say. So here, you can build the shrine with money per resource in the middle. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes, that seems quite fair and a good idea. Thank you. A lot of this listed as minor. Do they get stronger as the scenario drags on? Yes, they do get stronger. Yes, oh indeed. Yes, we've got minor, normal, major, and then we end up with cataclysmic calamities. You ain't seen nothing yet. Hello, Hierophante. My French is not good. Comment to Vas. My French is non-existent, so I'm pretty sure it's better than mine. Right. Okay. The Gauls seem content to faff around over here. We have got a Gaul raid coming in here. We've got this camp here as well. I really want to get over here and get my third city up, though, surely. Really need my third city up. This is across a river. That's terrible. Right, let's deal with the event first. Mysterious sword, yes. I'd like the mysterious sword, but I'm not generaling a unit currently. For legitimacy and sword cult is okay. I'm gonna take the mysterious sword, even though I'm not using it right yet. Maybe it is worth taking her off as governor. Getting a lot of happiness. We're actually gaining happiness per turn in Carthage thanks to our governor. So I'm not super keen to take her off, but that is a lot of doodad. I don't even know what I'm trying to say anymore. It's attack and attack. Alright, that's dealt with. Sword of Gods just in time for the crisis. You think the crisis is over? Oh, bless you, my sweet summer child. Yeah, crisis is not over. Let's take another unit, because you can never have enough units. this needs to be repaired, clearly. So expensive order-wise. But I've got to keep my improvements that I've got coming. I want to not get attacked by this ghoul. Dane even, sorry. Which is just a nightmare. I suppose I'm going to hire this guy to deal with this Dane, rather than hiring the very expensive Dane. They can fight. Is there any point doing anything with this guy? Maybe. Maybe not. Right, let's heal him. Let's get the Queen on a Sword of the Gods unit. In fact, actually, I suppose what we really ought to do is put her on a 6 strength unit. That would be badass. Yeah, let's put him on one of these nomads when they upgrade. And need more iron. Don't want to get killed by this guy. Yeah, the chances of me actually finishing this mine before this Dane kills me, I think, are not super high. Oh wow, thank you, Hierophante. That is very kind of you. Gifting 5 subs. What a star. Nice work. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have no idea. Got 2 orders. What can I usefully do with 2 orders? Convert the order Balhamon, but I guess that would annoy Melkart. I don't really want to do that. I could try and influence these people. That might be worth doing. Let's try and get my family's not unhappy with me. Tutor, I think my kids are still too young to tutor. That's the other effect of playing on seasons, of course, is that kids take a very long time to grow up. But yeah, influence is solid, I think. Alright. We have incoming. Oh, he didn't pillage the garrison, which is very nice of him. He needs eternity to grow up, indeed. The Wrath of Tunnet has unleashed a minor flood, and we've discovered drama. Oh, we get music. Oh, we have failed this, though. That's -5 legitimacy, plus 50 Wrath. That's not good. Right, so this flood is actually now quite a big problem for us, because this splits all our forces, and we can't now actually get to this incoming raid, and this guy is all on his own over here. So that is somewhat unfortunate. Okay, I think I'm going to call it for this evening, because it is gone 10 o'clock now. Been streaming for 2 hours. But yeah, this was a very, very brutal introduction to the Wrath of God scenario. 2 cities on turn 35 is not how I was expecting this to go. Perhaps in the next 10 or 15 turns we might possibly get a 3rd city up, but we will have to see. But I will continue this next week, so tune back in next Thursday at 8 PM GMT if you are not too busy playing Wrath of God yourselves, of course, because it will be out by then. So DLC is releasing this coming Monday, 3rd of February. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it, and I will catch you next time. But thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now.